Avoiding Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Akagami no Shirayukihime, aka Snow White with the Red Hair, chapter 104. So last chapter, Kiki and Hisami's engagement really became official, and you know what? I'm actually not minding this ship so much, especially since Mitsuhide is just a fucking moron. Also, Zen is officially the Lord Advisor of the Willen territory, which I'm so excited for this arc. And also, at the end of the chapter, Shiryuki and my boy Obi are finding out about the Zen leaving for Willen. So anyway, let's get to chapter 104 and see what happens next. Welcome to Larius. So we're going back to Larius. Ooh, here we go. When I think of how Prince Zen and the others aren't going to be in the palace anymore, I feel a bit sad, don't you think so too? Without the young master and everyone at Wistle, our visits there will be few and far between. It's sad to think I won't get to visit the palace gardens or the pubs by the harbor anymore. It is, yes, but what? Miss Kiki and Mr. Vice Captain of the Zelig Knight Circle are engaged? Maybe I just didn't notice, but did Kiki and Hisame have that kind of relationship? Well, it's not like that to my understanding. We each have letters addressed to us. Why don't you read yours, young miss? You have one from Miss Kiki too. Maybe she'll tell you something. Yeah. Young master's sentences are curt as always. Since I don't think we'll be able to meet up for a while, feel free to ask Obi about the details, is what it says. That's written in mine too. I'm sure that you'll be able to tell Shirayuki in a way without worrying her. Counting on you. Well then, and so when the Selig situation happened, House Sarian and House Lukis created a bond out of necessity, but Miss Kiki and Hisame have reaffirmed it again, it seems. Mitsuhide and Miss Kiki's situation just about startled me sober too. I don't know the details, but apparently Mitsuhide had his reasons, and the two of them spoke with the young master, and it seems everything's all right, one way or another. I saw everyone as they were leaving, and they all said that they're going to Willen Castle together. I see. It's necessary to have the courage to make a decision and take a step down that path, isn't it? A step, huh? Maybe so. Are you different, Obi? For me, let's see. Rather than a step, first I start here, take in my surroundings, and if I decide I want to go, to a new place that's popped up for me, then I leap. Sort of like landing where I can. I get that. Well then, no matter how we approach it, I hope that our feelings upon setting out and taking that leap or step forward will make our destination even better. Thank you for telling me this. Warnings. Thank you for telling me all this. Not at all. It was a task set by Miss Kiki after all. But this engagement, She chose someone from a different Knight Circle. The Royal Castle's Imperial Knight Circle is going to be a mess. Just a mess. Seems you are too. Huh? There's one more line from Miss Kiki. What is it? What? Whether Mitsuhide should grow out his hair is currently on the table. Shiryuki, Obi, please stop him. Who cares? What a waste of ink. We have to do something over here so we can surprise them all too, young miss. We should you could become a scholar. Or, Kazuki finally transferring, here from, Tambaron? Let's not have that. All right, here's your order. Thanks for your patience. Shall we? Yeah. To Prince Zen, Mitsuhide, and Kiki, and their coming days. Whoa, look. The moon is brilliant tonight. Oh, so it is, which means that kind of weather tomorrow? Sorry, warnings. Which means what kind of weather tomorrow? Sunny? Rainbows? Sun and snow? What? If they've arrived at Willen already, Prince Zen might be looking at that same moon. Rainbow is a type of weather? Not. Eh? Why do you say that? He wrote it in his letter. What? Is the young master writing poetry now? My brother and I went horse riding through the castle grounds and spoke about many things. I asked about it, but it seems the last person to ride brother's horse was you, Shirayuki. Also, since the sky above Willant is probably close to Lirius, I'll be looking at it every day. We took the poisonless Olin Maris seeds, borrowed the power of the heat and light crystals, and carried over the light properties in the blooms. From the seeds born of those flowers, several seed generations passed, and they changed over time to make enough light for themselves. Though they aren't as big as the Olin Maris's flowers, they gloom and they bloom in the winter. Or sorry, wordings. What the fuck? They glow and they bloom in the winter. This hardiness is the most surprising point, isn't it? It really is. The Olimaris grows with a pale blue-green mix of light. These new flowers have a pale crimson-like glow. Both color and form, the seeds in the next generations successfully passed down their properties. With this, we've met all the requirements they could ask for, so we should finally be able to submit an application for registration of a new species. Yeah, it'll finally receive a name. A name, huh? Well then, let's have a name meeting. We haven't decided on one yet. Geez. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah. Young miss, morning. Morning. You said you'd run late, but you really were meeting until the dead of night, huh? Little Ryu and the others are asleep at their desks. They went back to sleep, actually. It seems they woke up once in the morning. Shidan and the rest are sleeping in the building as well. Since they didn't want to go out in the middle of the night. Should I pour you some tea as well, Obi? Yeah, please, thank you. What's on this desk? Huh? I just had a dream where I went to the bakery just after opening and bought breakfast but tripped and dropped it. A dream? That was a dream, right? Morning. Are these all the name submissions? Mm-hmm. I'd be lost trying to choose. Which did you pick? Fostrius. Ooh. Let's see. The castle, or rather, Garak, sent each of you new orders. From the chief? My relocation here in Larius ends in 3 months until spring, it says, and that I'll be returning to the castle. Huh? Just you, Ryu? Yes. Mine says after Fostrius's registration as a new species is complete, my post location will revolve around my goal for the plant's spread. Until I finish this duty from His Majesty, my relocation to Larius will continue long term. Young miss, you got an extension in Larius? Although I guess your duties were told to you beforehand already. Around how long will it take for you, the registration to go through? If all goes smoothly, then about half a year from now, right? Yep, because researchers that weren't in the original group have to do the comparison and such. I see. Ryu, there's one more page underneath. Eh? What's the matter? His Highness Izana sent something addressed to the researchers at Larius. To everyone who devoted their strength to resolve the Larius blockade incident, I've heard that you've seen signs indicating your research to make a new lamp flower bloom from the Olin Maris has come to fruition, and I am impressed. This is worthy of immense praise. Going forward, I want you to all to make use of your individual talents and continue your research. I am highly anticipating even greater developments. Izana Wisteria. Was it really okay for me to be the one reading this out? Is this the real thing? It would be a much bigger issue if it was a fake, wouldn't it? Wow, is this his handwriting? It's just Garak's transcription. I'll be getting another report from Garak about your research. I'll be looking forward to it. His Highness should not have seen the Olin Maris before, but since he was affected by the incident, maybe he kept us in mind. That might be the case. Shidan, here from the chief pharmacist. To Bearded Shidan, first congrats on the success of your research. I'll come to see it next weekend. I leave my favorite students in your care for a little while. From Garak. She wrote it like a list, just like old times. Good evening. A journey to go to the northern base and spread Fostrius. It really feels like we're heading out on a mission, huh? Yes, however, before we head out, apparently we have to burn the letters with our orders. Huh? That's, why? That's freaky. Without getting specific, it's forbidden to use His Majesty's name. That's what you mean. In that case, there's no way this is official recognition from His Highness, huh? What to eat? If we could use his name, this would probably all be finished up even if we didn't go out on the journey. One problem that hasn't changed is that since the Olin Mary's poisoning incident is well known in the area, people might still have their guard up against it. True. It would be nice if the fact that it's going to be recognized as a new species would prevail over that, though. The fact that you think of it from that point of view makes me sure that you and Obi are the right ones for the job. That angle? I see. If we want to make flowers bloom in Larius and on the roads to other cities, the only way is to get permission to spread them from the caretakers of those roads. It would be bad if we just planted flora as we please. In short, they're the best for the job? Yeah, because our opponents in negotiations, those that care for the roads are the Knight's Circle. Definitely their role then. Obi might look the way he does, but he is a knight. It's in the bag. No, I haven't got that kind of power. You could do it, Obi. I believe in you. The fact that everyone puts faith in you without objection is the best reason of all. Shidan, you sound like a respectable elder. He sure does. Just as we'd expect, Shidan. That beard sure suits him. Stop that, you young ones. All jokes aside, you two should get all your arrangements in order so you can set off without any troubles. I can help you prep for the journey, no problem. Okay, what? Then in 3 months you won't be here anymore? Yeah, seriously? I knew you'd have to eventually, but so soon? Yeah, really soon. Do you think I've become a real adult yet? Where the heck did that come from? Sorry. It's fine, but why do you ask? Because that's what I'm aiming for. I don't know what the standards are for becoming a real adult, so I don't know. Then you're still at the halfway point. Even if you're like an amazing pharmacist, someone who doesn't know just doesn't know. Well, that's a good... I like that answer. If you're asking if you look like someone who can handle whatever comes their way, you do tend to immerse yourself in your own world and not see the things around you. Oi, are you listening? Watch where you're walking. Jeez, I'm sorry. But you're the one who bumped into us just now, Lada, because your company isn't paying attention while you walk. Hey, Lada always seems like he can figure out anything, and he's a big guy. Yeah. Ryu said he wants to know if he's become a real adult or not. What do you think? In Ryu's line of work, being a big guy is irrelevant. I want to become a pharmacist that people can rely on, but do you know what's necessary to do so? You're a very direct and proper advice seeker. Is this an answer to Ryo's troubles? No, I don't think it's an answer just yet, but this chapter was really interesting. I'm kind of surprised we didn't go to Willant yet. I'm kind of disappointed we're not at Willant yet. I was hoping we were going to be in Willant this chapter, but based on the end of last chapter, I kind of understand why the chapter is the way it is, and I'm hoping by chapter 106 we'll be in Willant. But we're going to the north, so Shirayuki and Zen will have a reunion. But I'm very curious what you guys thought of this chapter. Let me. What do you guys think of the orders for Obi and Shirayuki? This is going to be very, very interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can continue to bring Akagami no Shirayukihime content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All it's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!